What up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today on Fitness with Frost, we're gonna go over the first impressions of the Galaxy Watch 5. This just got announced by Samsung at their Unpacked event, but really what we're gonna go over in this video, how is it different than the Galaxy Watch 4? What are the prices, and really, should you pre-order? Let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's get into the Galaxy Watch 5 before we get into the Pro. So the Galaxy Watch 5 looks extremely similar. They pretty much look the same if you look at each one side by side, which of course is a little bit different than Apple, which they like to show off their newest versions. And of course, it's going to be using the same Samsung app and all of that. But what really are the differences between the 5 and the 4? The 5 is going to give you a little bit better battery life. They're saying 15% bigger battery, so going to get up to like 50 hours of battery life. That's going to have to be in testing. I wasn't that happy with the original 4, but of course, make sure you subscribe when that video comes out when I get my hands on them. They have a new advanced sleep coaching now, so they're really pushing this sleep coaching with this Watch 5 series, and only if the battery life is good do I even care about this. They had pretty good sleep tracking to begin with, but because my Galaxy Watch 4 really couldn't even hold more than a day of charge, I never used it for sleep tracking. But if you can get faster charging, which you can with these new watches, they say you can get like 45% battery in a 30-minute charge, which is great. So much better than the 4. Maybe I would even consider actually using it for sleep tracking. Their new sensor is a little bit more intrusive, I guess you could say, onto your skin, so it gets a bigger surface area so you get more accurate readings. And they have even this new advanced sleep coach that they brought in with a 5-week program with helpful tips to help you sleep better. Nothing wrong with that, especially if it's built right into the band. It does also have its BIA and its heart rate sensors built in. Its bioimpedance sensor was very impressive the first time around. Now apparently it is a good amount faster to help measure your body fat percentage. I've done a lot of reviews on a lot of different smart scales, and the Galaxy Watch 4 has been more impressive than any of those, so I'm excited to see how that goes. The new Sapphire Glass is interesting. It says it's Sapphire, so it will be a lot more scratch resistant. They say 1.6 times stronger than the last glass they use, which is pretty impressive. Not a lot of watches have Sapphire in. I'm not going to be scratching up my own watch. You can have jerry rig everything do that video for you. And of course, it always has 5 atmospheres water resistance and pretty darn good swim tracking. It is using the Google Wear OS system with a little skin on top of it, and it was a little slow when it first came out, the Galaxy Watch 4, but through a lot of updates, it's gotten pretty darn smooth, and it even added in Google Assistant, even though it took forever to get in. So this one is also going to have Google Assistant built in pretty much right out the gate. They said they added in a couple new watch faces. I mean, they have a boatload, and there's even secondary markets for that. You'll never have enough watch faces. The bands are easily swappable. I've been very happy with that. There's no proprietary thing, so that you could have any 20mm band can go on any of these, which is always awesome. And it does come in a bunch of different colors. It comes in a graphite, it comes in a silver, a pink gold, and a sapphire. And it even has this Bespoke Studios, so you can make your own, but we'll get into that in a little bit. It does come in a 40mm, and it also comes in a 44mm for a smaller or a bigger wrist. Let's get into the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. So this is going to be the bigger watch out of the two. They did sadly take away the rotating bezel. It was a rumor, and sadly that rumor is true, and I'm pretty disappointed by that. I actually think it's a little bit uglier design, actually with a raised exterior, but hopefully its digital bezel is at least decent to be able to navigate it, but of course we'll be going over that in the full review. It does have GPS tracking, where the Galaxy Watch 5 itself does not, and also has auto workout tracking. Both of them have that. The Sapphire Glass apparently is even stronger than the Galaxy Watch 5. It's 2 times stronger than a regular crystal glass face. And they said ready and reliable for the great outdoors. They're really trying to push this outdoorsy feel with this Pro. And of course, with the band, you have Google Maps built in with turn-by-turn navigations, which is awesome. I thought that was very helpful. But one of the biggest features is this 590 milliamp hour battery. That's the thing I'm probably most excited about with everything there. So hopefully it can last a full day. They said it can get up to 80 hours, and of course, I'll be testing all of that. And with its faster charging, hopefully I can just charge it while I'm taking a shower and be able to use it for longer periods of time. It has pretty much the same sensors as the Galaxy Watch 5 other than the GPS. and they really are pushing this new nighttime routine, so that's pretty interesting. But they are really pushing out these new tough outdoor things, titanium case, water resistant, same water resistance as the 5, and of course a lot of connections with stuff through the Google Play Store. They even have these new watch faces that actually look kind of interesting, that have like weather on top, your workouts, and how much calories you burn throughout the day, and apparently this is a live background as well, so that's pretty interesting. But again, I'll be seeing that in my full review. Talk about that bespoke mode. So if you just want to do the Galaxy Watch 5, there really isn't really much you can do. You can go black titanium, you can go gray titanium. The band, you can get the buckle sport, you can get black or gray, so really the only way is switching between those two. But if you are going with the Galaxy Watch 5, there's two different colors between the 44mm and the 40mm, you to get that gold or that blue. But you're able to change out your band itself as well, so you can go to a sport, a ridge sport, and you can even go to an extreme sport, and also changing out the colors to those if you want to match it on your watch face or not. So that's pretty interesting. There is even a hybrid leather in camel or in green into their pricing. So if you want to go with the Galaxy Watch 5, it is $240. It is $270 if you are looking to buy the 44mm. You also have the 4G version, which is going to bump another $50 into that price point. One thing I'm a little bit interested in, you do get a wireless duo charger if you go ahead and pre-order soon. But I'm having troubles with my pre-orders. They're adding in this upgraded default band, and I'm not exactly sure how to get that off, so definitely pay attention when you are checking out. And with the Pro, it's $370. You can get a black titanium and a gray titanium. You can choose your band, but again, I'm not exactly sure how that is working, as again, it is changing the price down below. And again, if you want to add in LTE, it's going to add $50 to it, and even do trade-ins. But you can see all the way here at the bottom, it's adding $80 for some reason for a upgraded default band, which I'm not really sure about. So overall, what are my thoughts about it? I'm definitely getting it. I've always been a Samsung fan, but the battery life on the Watch 4 has been relatively disappointing in general, but the functionality is awesome. So I'm hoping with that Pro, that is gonna change my opinion on the battery life. I don't think it looks that great just from what I'm seeing from other people's views, but again, if I get it into person, I'll definitely give you my honest reaction with it, and I'll also be getting in the Galaxy Watch 5 to review that as well. So if this was really helpful for you guys, please make sure you're smashing that like button, and if you are looking to see these videos when they come out, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you'll be one of the first ones to know when that new video comes out. But as always guys, stay happy, stay healthy, and above all, stay positive. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.